my name's Annie from Annie Wears It, and today I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial. So I've gotten a lot of requests from people who wonder how I curl my hair and stuff, and I'm going to show you because it's super simple and you can definitely do it yourself. So I'm first just starting out. First of all, sorry if it's a little echoey. I'm doing this in a bathroom, obviously, and it's very echoey, so my bad. But anyway, I started off. Every time I do my hair, I make sure I wash my hands because that way it doesn't get like super oily or greasy or anything. My hairstyle lasts a little bit longer. I just feel better about touching my hair with clean hands. This is my normal hair. I wear like a soft cotton, like thick headband when I get out of the shower, so that way my hair up here doesn't get like super frizzy, because as you can see I have really curly hair. Like I've kind of brushed through it with my fingers. But other than that, like, this is just what my hair looks like. So the first thing I always do is brush out my hair really well. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I have brushed out my hair. As you can see, it got a lot puffier. But that's okay. Gives me more to work with, I suppose. So the next thing that I always do whenever I do my hair is I start with like these little baby hairs up here. As you can see, they're really curly and like they just kind of take away from the rest of my hair because you're focusing on like, oh, look at that thing. What is this doing? It's like curling in a million directions. So I use a mini straightener like this. I think this was like $8 at Sally Hansen Beauty Salon or something, and I got it for half off one day when I had a coupon. So it was really inexpensive. It's really cool. Plus, it lets you get right up to those roots, and it doesn't get as hot as a regular straightener, which is really nice because then I don't have to worry about burning my baby hair, which of course I don't want to do because I'm trying to grow it out. It hasn't worked my whole life, but maybe someday. I'm only straightening just about to like the level of my ear. I don't know about your hair, but for me, if I straighten my hair and then try to curl it, it doesn't hold a curl. But if I leave it just kind of like loose like this, then it holds a curl really well. So as you can see, my hair in the front is a bit more under control as opposed to the rest of my hair. I look like Hermione in like the early movies, or her hair is just like divide my hair. So I like to do just above my ear. I try to divide my hair into like 4 or 5 sections because I just kind of have a lot of it and it's really long. So I'm just like that, and just see what I'm doing. I just kind of go like this. Okay, so I made this cute little warrior top knot thingy, and then I'm going to use a couple hair clips to hold this up away from the rest of my hair. Don't mind me. Okay! I've never done a hair tutorial, but I think this is a lot of fun so far. I feel like we're getting ready together. It's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to run my brush through my hair again just to make sure that I get all the tangles out, because I found that if you try curling your hair while it's tangly, it just doesn't look as good and it doesn't feel as good, and I think it kind of damages my hair at least. Like, I'm not an expert on hair at all, but I just feel like my hair becomes more brittle or something if I don't make sure it's nicely brushed out. Oh, another thing that I did before I started, I used this dry bar. Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh, I used this dry bar prep rally spray. It's a detangler spray and like a hair prepping thing. I use it every time I straighten or curl my hair, and I find it really helps, and it helps me run my brush through my hair a little bit easier. So I'll put a link in the description so you can see where it's from. It works really well. It helps me brush through my hair, and it makes sure I don't break my hair when I pull through brushing, because like it's curly and stuff. It's hard to brush. When my hair is all brushed out, I divide my hair up into little sections. So I go like this. Like, I mean, I'm sure you know how to do this. About an inch and a quarter. And then I brush it out again. I know you're probably judging my brushing, but that's okay. This is fine. Putting something on YouTube, that's what you get. So I have this curling iron. It says Ion. I don't know what brand it is unless Ion is a brand. I'll try to find it and link it in the description below so you can see. But I love this curling iron. It works really, really well for my hair. Typically I use 2 or 3 different kinds of curling irons, which is sort of weird, but I find it gives it more of like a natural look, so it's not so uniform and it doesn't look like manufactured curls, I suppose. But currently I'm on vacation and I only brought this one, so I'll be using this. And it does have a clamp and stuff, but the way I do it, I don't use the clamp because I find it kind of makes my hair look like kinked at the edge. I don't know, maybe I'm using it wrong, but you could also use it to do a variety of curl types. So just grab this little piece of hair and I wrap it around the outside of the barrel like this. I mean, if you're worried about burning yourself, you can get a little hair mitt or hand mitt thing. And I just hold it for a few seconds. And then I drop. And there's a little springy curl. It's really easy to do it like that. I think it takes up less time and I feel like it protects my hair a bit more than wrapping it in metal. I wrap my hair around the metal. Go all the way around my head, and then sometimes I kind of open the curling iron a little bit to get a couple different sizes of curls. And I just kind of hold it. And I make sure that your hair doesn't get too hot because that's how it's very loud outside. So I'm currently in a castle, believe it or not. Like, it's really cool. It's called Schloss Hugenpoet in Germany. And there's an airport not too far from here. Well, it's actually probably like 50 miles from here, but the planes fly over and it's kind of loud. But I'm doing my hair in a castle, so if you're doing your hair with me, it's like you're doing your hair in a castle too. So lots of fun. Anyway, back to the hair. Just go around my head and curl in the same way. So grab my hair, hold it away, wrap my arm behind my head, I put it down at like a 45-degree angle. If you want more volume, you could probably curl your hair up away from your scalp, but I don't really need more volume. I try to get less, honestly. And again, I don't let my hair get too high, but I just do that. I'm going to do more hair tutorials, oopsies, when I get home and show you like the comparison between curls. I have like 8 different curling irons. And I have a few different straighteners and stuff, so I just thought it'd be kind of fun to show the different looks you can get with some different inexpensive tools. So open it up and let it go. So another thing you can do if you want your curl, like if you have a problem with your hair curling, my hair takes curls really, really easily and it'll just stay, like I don't even need to use hairspray. But if you have a hard time finding your hair, like if you have a hard time getting your hair to curl, you can just kind of wrap the curls up and use little hair clips like this and just pin it on your head like that, and then you let it cool. And then the curls stay a lot better. You can also spray with hairspray if you want, or whatever product you like to use. But I find that the hair in the back of my head is I have my hair kind of cut like that, like a little scoop, and then I have layers. So I find that the hair in the back of my head, like right here, is way longer, and it kind of, since it's so heavy, it kind of pulls my curls down. So I just clip these and I let them cool that way, because the cooling process is what sets your curls in. Just a little tip. I'm done with the first of several layers. You can see the curls. From here, I just do the same thing. I get like maybe 2 inches up of hair, so I kind of just go right here. I have a pretty big forehead, but I really like it because Tyra Banks taught me to love my forehead. So thank you, Tyra. I love you. But anyway, so I just leave like that amount of hair, if you can see. And then I clip it all away. So this is the hair that I still have to curl, and this is the hair that's already curled. And again, I brush through. My hair gets tangly so easy. It's part of the reason why I enjoy curling it, because that way it doesn't seem to get as messy. It just kind of stays, as opposed to me straightening it where it gets really tangled all day long. So this big clump on the side of my head, and I will break it in half, go like this, and then I just work on like one side and then I switch, so that way I don't miss any hair. When I get to the hair in the front, I don't use the heat as long, and I only curl to about here, so that way I don't have like really funny looking curlies right by my face, as you can kind of see. Trouble with getting your hair to stay curled, I recommend in between layers just kind of spraying hairspray on it. Like I said, my hair doesn't need hairspray really. I do use it in the summer so it doesn't get so frizzy, but otherwise my curls stay really, really well. If you have a big problem with your hair staying curly, like I said, use a little clip and clip up every curl and let it cool and then just take it down. You can get a pack of little hair clips like this. That's so weird in the mirror, it looks like a spider. You can get a little pack of like 15 of these at Walmart for like $2, so it's really inexpensive and it's a nice way to keep your hair curled. So curl it up in the little clips, clip it, let it cool, and then hairspray it before you take it down, and then hairspray it again, so that way it will stay extra well. Or if you have a really nice event where you know you're going to be moving around a lot or something, that's another time I would use more hairspray than normal, because your hair will stay in place. So for this last section, I have my hair like this, and I'll just kind of split it so I leave just a little bit in the front, and then I have this in the back to work with. So I'll clip this up after I brush it. And I just use a smaller clip for this, because it's not as much hair. Oh, get under there. Okay, so I have this hair. Brush it again. You're probably thinking this girl brushes her hair too much, and you'd be right. It's just so long. I really need a haircut, but I mean, I've been in Europe for 3 weeks now, and I'm not going to be home for another 2 weeks, and before that I've had a lot of work to do, so maybe someday soon you'll be seeing me with shorter hair, or more likely than not. Okay, so for this in the back, I curl all the way up. Oops. The end, just to give it a little bit more volume in the back, because the higher your hair is, the closer you are to God. Bigger your hair? I don't know, either way. We all gotta get good with the Lord somehow. Okay, I'm just teasing, by the way. The closer I am to the front, I tend to curl like around my cheekbone and down, so that way I don't have like super curly, like puffy hair. I part my hair off to the side, and if I curl it up too high, then one side of my hair is like up here and the other side's just down here, or kind of less, so it looks uneven. So because I part my hair down the side, I do that. But if you part your hair in the middle and you want like bigger puffs, or you're trying to go for more volume, just curl it all the way at the base, whatever you feel like. Plus you can just kind of do trial and error too. Once you get the hang of it, it's really fast. Like, I can usually curl my hair twice as fast. I think this video is already like 20 minutes long. But it usually takes me 10 to 15 to curl all of my hair, because I just go so quickly. But I'm kind of trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing. In the day, I actually learned how to curl my hair watching YouTube tutorials too, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I burned myself so badly the first time I tried, right on my neck. My mom thought it was a hickey and I got in trouble, and I was like, Mom, I've never even held a boy's hand, I don't know, it's not a hickey, and she's like, it is. So don't burn yourself, don't get in trouble with your moms, just learn to do it right the first time, and it's really, really easy. Like I said, if you don't want to worry about burning your hands, you can buy gloves at like Sally Hansen Beauty Supply or something like that. They're very inexpensive. You can get them off eBay, I think, for like 15 cents and free shipping, so I'll put some links in the description for you if you want to check those out. And I'm going to write a blog post too with all my tips, so you can read it as you go if you're more of like a reading kind of person where you want to read the instructions, or if you want to just check out both plus some tips, so I'll put that in the description too. But when I'm done curling my hair, this is what it looks like, so if you can see. Sorry about the camera angle, it's kind of funky, but I think we can make it work. So this is the back, you can see. Majestic. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'll go over here. Maybe you can see the curls. Yeah, so that's how I do it. If you find that you have like stray hairs that are sticking out too much, you can just go back over it with the little mini straightener that is my hero and just kind of smooth them down. Another thing that I sometimes do is if you take a pencil and you put some hairspray on it and you go to your roots and just kind of brush it like that with a pencil or chopsticks or whatever you have, a small like tubular thing, that helps the flyaways like stay away. So that's another tip. I hope you like this. Let me know. Oh, there's an airplane. Oh, Europe. The only place I've ever been where there's a castle and an airport right next to each other. Whee! Okay, I think you can hear me. Oh yeah, so thank you so much for requesting this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you know a little bit more about how I curl my hair and all that good stuff. If you have any more requests, please let me know. Like, I'm sorry I haven't been making videos as often and regularly as I'd like. I've been posting more on my blog while I'm traveling because it's a lot easier to keep up with. I don't have really good internet, but while I'm at this castle, apparently the internet's really great. So be sure to subscribe if you like what I'm doing. You can follow me on Instagram, AnnieWearsIt, and my website is anniewearsit.com. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.